So you've got 10 million baht, that's around 288,000 US dollars, and you're wondering how you can blow it, how you can put it to good use in Thailand. I'm going to show you what kind of property you can buy in Bangkok, Pattaya, and Hua Hin. Each city has its own signature vibe, and so the properties I've chosen will capture the unique lifestyle that you can expect. With Bangkok, you'll get a modern condo with great amenities located nearby public transportation in a lively neighborhood. In Pattaya, a luxurious condo near the beach, close to all the fun, but far enough in a quieter residential area. For Hua Hin, a dream villa in a fully serviced community, part of an exclusive country club and close to nature. Now, I'm making this video because, of course, we offer a property finding service. If you want to buy a property, instead of trying to figure it out all by yourself, we can provide you with the best deals on the market, negotiate on your behalf, and even handle the entire property transaction process and paperwork for you from start to finish. All this is at no extra cost to you, so feel free to reach out by going to my website, jetgunther.com, and we'll find you the property that you want. I'll be mentioning the names of the properties in this video, so you technically could inquire direct, but remember, if you use us, not only do we provide all our service to you at no extra cost, we can even suggest other properties that may suit you better, so hit us up. Alright, let's start with the lesser known city of the three. Hua Hin, or pronounced in Thai, Hua Hin, is located on the west side of the Gulf of Thailand, less than a 3-hour drive from Bangkok, and you can even take a ferry between Hua Hin and Pattaya that takes around 2 hours. In terms of the expat community, it's long been a destination for retirees or people wanting to live in a beach town that's abundant in nature and golf courses. That being said, the city has been developing quite rapidly with modern comforts like malls, hospitals, and really nice beach resorts like the standard Hua Hin, Kimpton Kitale, and the legendary Marriott Hua Hin. Moreover, the seemingly never-ending motorway and high-speed rail projects that would eventually connect Hua Hin and Bangkok, if they ever finish in this eon, would drastically reduce commute hours between the two cities. And so, the property I'm going to introduce that really captures the essence of modern living in Hua Hin is a luxurious Balinese-style pool villa in a project called Banyan Thailand. It's got a modern but very cozy atmosphere with a clean color palette with high ceilings and a split-level design for the living room. The large, double-glazed, floor-to-ceiling windows really welcome the outside scenery and make you feel like you're always part of nature. The master bedroom in the back opens up to that large, saltwater pool area where you can have a barbecue and some relaxing time in the sun. The roof comes installed with solar panels that can sufficiently power the villa. This villa here is the latest phase within the Banyan community, so you'll be given cleaning and maintenance service for your villa, and the project has an on-site medical facility for general care. The project has actually been around for 15 years now, and Banyan is one of the most reputable developers in Hua Hin. They also operate the beautiful and picturesque Banyan Golf Club nearby, which can be a source of world-class leisure and community networking for you as well. The price of the villas range from 9.9 million to around 12 million baht for the latest villa types. That's because it's an off-plan project with a few configurations to choose from between 2 and 3 bedroom types and standard and deluxe sizes. Apart from the latest off-plan phase, the project also has other villa types to choose from as well. Now, at this point, you might wonder how a foreigner can own a villa like this one, since foreigners are not allowed to own land in Thailand. So the developer actually offers the villas on a 30-year leasehold basis, which is a completely legitimate way for foreigners to indirectly own land in Thailand. Once both parties sign the leasehold contract and it's registered at the government land office, your rights over the property as detailed in the leasehold contract will be fully protected under Thai law. It's 30 years because that's the maximum duration that a lease contract can be officially registered at the land office, but you can always create a new lease contract after 30 years. Like I said, the project has been around for 15 years now, so they're very familiar with facilitating the leasehold contract for the residents. But you can also use your own lawyer to oversee the contract if that's what you choose. In fact, it is recommended for any large purchase to use a lawyer to make sure everything is legitimate and compliant with the law. Now, if you want a lawyer, we can recommend a property lawyer to you as well. Just go to my website and we'll hook you up. All right, so now we cross over the ferry to Pattaya. Pattaya, or Pattaya, has long been stereotyped as the prostitution capital of Thailand, with places like Walking Street and Soi Buaw Khao, but that's only a subsection of what Pattaya and Chonburi province as a whole offers. There's a lot more going on than just the red light stuff, such as, I can't think of any. I'm joking. There's cultural attractions such as the Sanctuary of Truth, the carved Buddha Mountain, and the Pattaya Floating Market. Other than the main beach road, there's Wongamat Beach and Jomtien Beach that's more frequented by Thai people and has a more laid-back, cleaner vibe. And then there's Got Lan for a nice day trip. There's also family-friendly activities like water parks, golf courses, and fun museums. And once a year, people from all over make a pilgrimage to the world-famous Wonder Fruit Festival, which is a gathering of art, music, culture, and spirituality like no other. And who knows, you might bump into me in my bohemian robe. Moreover, Chonburi province, which is where Pattaya is, along with the other two provinces, Rayong and Chachoengsao, are part of a special economic zone called the Eastern Economic Corridor, where the country's next generation industries will be based. This means that in terms of economic growth, the region will be home to new airports, piers, and high-speed railways that are meant to support a massive growth of modern factories and business parks in industries like EV cars, biotech, robotics, aviation, healthcare, etc. Okay, I think I've explained enough of what lies beyond Walking Street. I now would like to finally talk about a really exciting condo project with amazing value, and that's the Riviera in Jomtien Beach. It's around a 15-minute drive south of the main Pattaya Beach Road, so it's close enough to all the fun, but far enough for you to live in peace and quiet. The building itself was completed in 2019 with all the incredible facilities you would expect from a luxury project, including a sky pool on the 42nd floor where, if you've seen my previous video called Pattaya Condos with High Rental Returns, that was where I did the epic video introduction that seemed like I was floating in the sky. We're talking about a 360-degree view of the Jomtien beachfront and giving you an unobstructed sunset view every single day. 84 square meter units on the 39th floor, and since it's a corner unit, it has both a sea view and a city view. High floor, a spacious room full of potential, and it's as if you can reach out and touch the ocean from your balcony. And it's currently listed at 9.29 million baht. That's 268,000 US dollars. Now, as opposed to villas, where the best you can legally do is enter into a leasehold contract for 30 years, when it comes to condos, foreigners are able to own them outright with the exact same rights as a Thai person. There are some extra conditions that you'll need to meet before you can buy the condo, namely that the total livable area of the condo you're buying does not exceed 49% foreign ownership. That means, for example, if the total livable area in the building is currently 30% owned by foreigners and you buying a unit there would raise the foreign ownership to 33%, then you're fine because it's well within the 49% foreign quota limit. How you would know this is by asking your real estate agent, which I hope will be us, or by hiring a lawyer to conduct due diligence. The second notable requirement is that foreign buyers must transfer the full purchase price of the condominium in a foreign currency to a Thai bank account. The Thai bank will then issue a foreign exchange transaction form which serves as proof that the funds were legally transferred from abroad. Now, there are other smaller administrative requirements that your real estate agent can easily take care of. Okay, so you visited the laid-back, nature-esque Hua Hin, took the ferry over to the fun and energetic Pattaya. Before you fly back home, let's pass through Bangkok and see what you can buy here with your 10 million baht budget. Bangkok, as a city, needs very little introduction. It's one of the most visited cities in the world, full of vibrancy. For those who haven't been back to Bangkok since the pandemic, some observations you would see are that the city has actually gotten a lot cleaner. They've taken down the electric cables on the major roads and improved the sidewalks. You used to see trash along the streets. That's almost entirely gone now. And there used to be stray dogs that leave poop. That's mostly gone now as well. They've added more trees along the sidewalks and made huge expansions to major parks in the city. I now would like to talk about one of my all-time favorite property developers in Bangkok called Raimon Land. And if you guys at Raimon are watching this video, send me a fruit basket or something, okay? Or invite me to more of your events, because I always try to take my audience to see your properties because I know that they will love it. The build quality is incredible. We've got large balconies, generous kitchen space, and it just all makes sense. And that's why condos by Raimon Land are very sought after and appreciate in value. Case in point is the River condo that was built in 2012. It is still one of the most requested condos because there's nothing quite like it in this city. You go in and it's like you're transported into a riverside oasis. The area is massive and it feels like a 5-star resort. And when the condo first unveiled its price back in 2012, people thought they were out of their minds for starting their units at 90,000 baht per square meter. Fast forward to 2023, the low floor rooms with the not so great views are now selling at least 120,000 per square meter. And the best rooms, we're talking high floor with stunning riverside views, are selling upwards of 300,000 per square meter. So if you do the math, at a budget of 10 million baht divided by, let's say, 140,000 baht per square meter, gets you roughly a 70 square meter room here. Not bad at all, really. I was just there recently and they're renovating the facilities to include more co-working spaces, retail shops, and a kids' playground. But that was just the Trojan horse. What I really want to talk about is their latest iteration. What you're now seeing here, as the text indicates, is a 67 square meter one-bedroom at their latest condo called Tait12. I love that 67 square meters is their starting size for a one-bedroom. Like I said, they make condos that are actually comfortable to live in with a generous open-plan design, 3-meter high ceilings, and a master bedroom that comes with a gigantic ensuite with a freestanding bathtub in the center, along with a separate wet and dry zone. You can also see that it's all top-of-the-line furnishing and materials. Their available units range from 67 square meters up to 118 square meters, from 20 million baht to 43 million baht. But hit us up and we can get you some good offers. The neighborhood is called Sathon, and it may not be the first area that comes to mind for visitors, but for locals and expats, it's one of the most sought-after neighborhoods in Bangkok. It's right between the river and Lumpini Park, and it has a modern international feel to it, as it's where many multinational corporations and embassies are located, and it's where Bangkok's most iconic building, the Mahanakhon, is located in as well. Tait12 is in Sathon 12, which is one of my personal favorite streets for dining and nightlife, and it's walking distance to a SkyTrain station, which is an absolute lifesaver during Bangkok rush hour. So I hope this video was informative to you. Now check out this video that popped up to learn about why Pattaya real estate has the most attractive investment returns of all major Thai cities.